Welcome to season 3, episode 1 of the Timeout with Tyshawn Taylor podcast hosted by Rock. I am Rock. He is the one and only Tyshawn Taylor.
What's up, baby?
Welcome back, season 3. We have a very special guest tonight to kick off the season. He's originally from Rochester, New York. Where as a senior, he led University Prep to a Section 5 Class AA title, where he averaged 25 points a game as a senior. His basketball journey took him through Monroe College, where he became the all time leading scorer with over 1,400 points and earned NJCAA First Team All American honors.
Fuck you.
After standout seasons at Wagner and St. Bonaventure, where he earned all NEC and all A10 honors, he now brings his talents to your Kansas Jayhawks. Off the court, he's a proud alum of the Boys and Girls Club of Rochester, and he's been known to have lit up the tennis courts as a freshman and sophomore while in high school. Please welcome none other than Melvin Council Jr.
Yeah, Mel.
So,
Yeah,
fellas, how y'all doing?
appreciate
How y'all
you. I
doing?
appreciate you
That was a
showing up,
nice
man.
intro right there. That
He
was
did his
nice.
homework,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's
was
my
nice.
boy. He did his homework for sure. I want to say appreciate you, pulling up, giving us your time. I know you guys are busy, busy, busy right now, locking in for the season. So again, just thank you for your time. We won't hold you long. We got a couple questions. Just want to, vibe with you, get to know you a little better,
Yeah,
let the fans get to know you a little better. Um, as obviously you're a newcomer to the Jayhawks.
right.
Um, Chris mentioned you made your rounds, Wagner. I missed somewhere else.
St. Bonaventure.
St. Bonnie's. Um, how you adjusting? How you adjusting to Lawrence? How you adjusting to the big time atmosphere of Kansas basketball? How you adjusting to Coach Self, your new teammates? How's the vibes?
I mean, the vibes is good, Coach So, he's a great man. We got a couple new players. That's because the portal, but like it feel like we've been playing for years, and the connection that we got is
Mm-hmm.
unbelievable. And I tell myself I got 9 months to do what I got to do to provide for my family,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm so locked into that and so invested into the culture that we got. And no place playing at Kansas for your last year, so why not bring
For
my
sure.
talent to Lawrence?
For sure, for sure. No, I like that. I've been to a couple practices. I got a chance to get out there and run up and down with y'all a little bit. You guys look good, man. I'm really excited about this team as a alumni, as a fan. Watching Kansas for the last couple years. I'm not sure how close you paid attention, but obviously I did because I'm a alum, a fan. Um, we ain't look too hot, man. We ain't look how a normal Kansas team looked these last couple years, and so I'm excited. It feels like some new energy. Yourself, Trey, Cole, DP, obviously. You got. It looks like Flurry has a little bit more energy than he had last year. So
Most definitely.
I'm super, super excited about you guys. Like you said, Coach Self is a great guy, a great coach. He knows his stuff, bro. I'll tell you again as an alum, listen to him. Listen to him. Take what he's saying and let it resonate and try to apply it. But also don't lose yourself in what he's telling you. Like you said, you got 9 months to try to provide for your family. And he's going to try to take those 9 months and get the best out of you to to help this team be the
Mm,
most successful, right?
right.
So let your individual goals align with those goals, bro, and you're gonna be fine. Um, I'll pass it over to Chris. I know he got some questions, but
Just curious how the recruiting process was for the portal compared to like a normal senior, junior, and senior in high school. When you're in high school, you
good
got
question.
coaches coming to your games,
Right.
visits. Once you get in the portal, you're kind of done playing, right?
Right.
So
Right.
just kind of curious how that process is.
I mean, that process was crazy because at St. Bonaventure was my last year. Then the NCAA made that rule about the JUCO players, so I was blessed. But a lot of people don't know that I was gonna stay at St. Bonaventure, but my mom and my dad they pushed me to go into the portal, and I told them I don't want to, but they said go see what's out there, and if you don't like it, you can come back to St.
Hmm.
Bonaventure. And I'm the type of guy that I don't like coaches calling my phone. I don't like going on visits. I don't like none of that stuff. I just like to be in the gym. Like I didn't like going on flights. I turned down a lot of visits. I was supposed to go on probably like 10. I only went on like probably 3. And when I came on campus, when I came to Kansas, I just loved everything. Like everything just caught my eye, especially when coach played a little throwback of the Kansas history.
Mhm.
I told my mom, I said, "Yeah, this is school." My mom
Gets him
said,
every time.
"Yeah." My mom said, "We gotta
Gets
wait."
him every time.
My mom, and my dad told me to wait. I was gonna commit like the next morning, but they told me to wait, talk it through. I said, "This is the spot," so I waited, and I told them like a couple days later that I was coming to Kansas.
For sure. I think that's a dope story, bro. To be a part of all of that history means a lot to people. So that video, I'm sure, like probably gave you the chills as it
Yeah,
did
most definitely.
everybody that watches it for the first time. Because if you're a basketball fan, which I know you are, and you like really enjoy the game,
Right.
love the game, um, that matters.
Yeah.
Like that matters. The guys that came before you, the legends that played here, the success that the teams have had over the years, all of those things matter, even if you're here for 9 months, like you
Mhm.
said, or 4 years. So that's big time. Shout out to mom and dad for pushing you to get to the portal, bro, because
Yeah.
we happy to have you for sure. You got anything else, Chris? I got a couple joints for him.
I think you kind of answered my next question was what ultimately led you to become a Jayhawk.
Yeah.
Yeah, you answered that
Like
already.
I said, yeah, it was the little throwback video, and also just like just seeing my mom. She was just very happy, and I never seen my mom like that. So just seeing her embracing everything, because the visit's really for the players, but your parents don't never do that growing up and stuff like that. So that was a huge part, and just seeing my mom happy, because my mom a single parent raising three on her own. So just see her get outside that habitat, that means a lot.
For sure, for sure. I also have a very close relationship with my mom. She's like my best friend. She had me when she was really young, raised a few of us. Um, so that's really dope, man. And it's a different feeling when you get to see mom smile and her genuinely happy for your success. So shout out to you for pushing and
Mm.
striving to continue to make her happy. That's important. Um, I had another question. Um, you guys got some big games on your roster. I don't
Yeah.
know if you guys, you watched, or obviously you've seen the roster and talked about it. I know you guys are preparing for it, but what are some of the games you're looking forward to? I know coming from Wagner and St.
Mhm.
Bonaventure's, being at Kansas, it's a different level, playing against different competition. You got early games against like North Carolina, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure, and stuff like that. So for you, just as a basketball guy, a basketball fan, uh, who you most forward, like who you most looking forward to hooping against?
I would say conference play, looking forward to play Arizona because my,
Hmm.
my boy play on that team, Jaden Bradley
Hmm.
from the same town. Non-conference, like when we go to Vegas, uh, the New York City, play Duke, North Carolina.
You got to be happy to play in the Garden. I'm sure
Yeah.
you. I'm sure you've had some times in the Garden, or
No, I never
you
did.
never played in the
Never played in Garden.
Garden.
And I'm looking forward to that.
Mm.
I went to a couple St. John games when I was at Wagner. I went to a couple New York Knicks games, but I just never played. And like,
Putting your feet on the
yeah,
land different though. Putting feet
yeah,
on land is a little
yeah,
different.
MSG. But back to your question, it's just like, they got to put the same shoes on as me. They got to
Mhm.
talk, breathe just like me. So I'm not really worried about it. And that's just the mindset that I'm going in every game.
For sure. I love that. I love that. Great mindset to have.
We just finished up with late night a couple nights ago. What was your thoughts? What was your impression about late night?
Late night, that was dope right there. I never had the atmosphere or like I never had the experience to do that and to see people coming out to see us, see the new team, and just having their own personality. Because I came out and I did a cartwheel. Nobody didn't expect that, but I just want to show the fans that it's not about basketball. It's
Right.
about making y'all smile, making y'all enjoy it. And they didn't have to come out, but they chose to, and we appreciate that a lot.
For sure. So when I was a shorty, we grew up like the midnight madnesses and
Yeah,
the late nights. They would like show some of those on like
mm,
TV. So as a high school kid, we looked forward to those.
right.
And obviously, you come to Kansas and it
Yeah,
doesn't disappoint. You have like the best fans. I'm not even gonna say some of the best. You have the best fans in college basketball. And you're gonna see, bro. Like you're
mm,
gonna be going to practices some morning, and you're gonna be stepping over kids that's sleeping just so they can get a good seat at the game that's 3 days from that day. It's ridiculous. So this fan base is like unmatched, bro. And you're gonna see that here pretty soon. So I'm excited for you to experience that because running out of that tunnel in Allen Fieldhouse, different type of vibes, bro. My next question for you though is what's your individual goals for yourself this season, and then also what would you like for the team success to be? Your own, and then obviously the
Yeah.
inside what you guys talk about as team success. Because I know Coach Self pretty
Mhm.
well, and I know this early in the season he's not really preaching national championship.
Right.
His big thing is we gotta win our conference,
Right.
be the best in the conference, and then we take care of that when we take care of that. So again, your individual goals for yourself,
Yeah.
team goals, and then obviously.
So I got 2 for myself. Make the team better
Hmm.
around me. I gotta make the players better. That's what's gonna stand out the most.
Hmm.
Number 2 is just knocking down the open shot, playing with a feel, playing with other guys that's better talent-wise
Hmm.
and that can play basketball just like me. As a group, I would say us just defending and talking more and just being more like quick to the ball, quick to reactions because, on off the court, we talk about it every day. We see the rankings and stuff like that. We know what we got. And we know that we can't wait to just prove to everybody that we not I don't know what they got us as ranked, but we know what we is and we just can't wait to show everybody what we made of.
For sure. Okay, so I'll tell you what they got you ranked. They got you ranked at 19, which for me, I think you guys should take it two ways, right? I don't think you should take it as disrespect, but you should take it as disrespect, right? And I also think you should take it as like there's no real pressure on us, right? There's no real pressure on us. I know, speaking from experience, we always were like top 5 preseason, and those early games felt like March games to us when we lost them, or if we lost them because of just we want to keep that number 1 ranking so early. The
Right,
shit don't mean nothing until March, bro.
right,
That's the truth, right?
right.
So continue to get better, continue to learn your teammates, um, and that shit will play itself out. You guys should feel disrespected though, right? Because you're
Most
Kansas, and you
definitely.
should
Yeah.
never be.
Yeah, right.
I get that. So feel disrespected, but also don't let it get to a point where it's like we playing because we want to be number 1.
Mhm.
We want to be number 1 in March. That's the thing. Who cares who's number 1 right now,
Right.
right? Who
Right.
who cares? Again, half of these teams just getting put together like y'all. Y'all got 7 or 8 new guys. Nobody's seen y'all play as a team together. It's hard to
Right.
even judge that,
Right.
right? It's hard to even say who's what, right? But they did their thing, and y'all take that and y'all run with it. But just get better every single day, bro. And at the end of the day, be number 1.
Right.
That would be my advice to you guys, or to you personally as well.
How do you feel the chemistry is coming together?
Oh, the chemistry is coming together a lot. I tell people this all the time. I feel like I know these guys for 4 to 5 years, and we just met. Like the summertime boot camp, and when we came on campus, it's just laughing, joking, and everybody's just chilling. Justin Cross from every time after practice, like we just vibing, and that's gonna play along throughout the non-conference, conference, and March Madness.
Absolutely.
But you need to have team bonding. That goes a
Absolutely.
long way, a
Absolutely.
long way.
Who's the funniest
Absolutely.
guy on the team?
Me by far.
By
Yeah.
far. All
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
yeah,
I've been around the guys a little bit myself, and he definitely has the most energy, and I think it's contagious. Like I think the energy that he brings is kind of the similarities that some of the coaches tell me they see between the two of us is obviously frame and
yeah.
size
I was
and
gonna say y'all kind of
style of
look alike.
play, East Coast accent, all of that shit that I came here with. But the energy that he plays with and he brings to his team, I think is contagious, and I think that's one of the things that I've heard coaches say reminds him of me, or reminds him of, yeah, that's why I said that right. Reminds them of each of whatever. Um, but I wanna go back to something you said when I asked you about your goal. And you had mentioned um the team talking and being better on defense, obviously. And I think that is just kind of
Yeah.
we're getting better,
Mhm.
obviously learning Coach Self's principles,
Yeah.
how you want you guys to play. And then it was something you said before that. Do you remember do you remember it was what you said?
No, I don't.
What was what's your goal for yourself?
My goal make others around me
Other
better.
others around you better
Yeah.
to make the open shot.
Yep.
Boom. I want to go back to something that I noticed at the practice the other day. And we spoke about it
Yeah.
in the gym. So
Yeah. Most
I
definitely. Yep.
feel confident saying this to you. But Coach Self ran a play. I don't know what the play was, but at that time, you were the person that it was being ran
Mhm.
for. You came off, you made a shot. Ran a play again, other side, you came off open and you didn't shoot the shot. And the whole gym was like, shoot the shot. And he was like, I should have shot it. I'm like, yeah, you open. Like,
Right.
and so I want this is part of the thing I'm saying about having your own individual, like, listen to what he's saying, but don't let it get to the point where you changing what you know to be right.
Right.
You
Right.
score 1,400 points at the college level, you can get a bucket. You could get a bucket. That level, this level, you can get a bucket, right? So until he's like, Melvin, don't shoot the good ones.
Mhm.
You want to, the most important thing to you is making your teammates better, which means sometimes you gotta shoot the open shot. That's how you're gonna make your teammates better. That's how you
Right.
might get DP open. That's how you might get Fury open, is because they double him, he kicks it out, and you don't shoot it. Now the double work, right? So these are the things that you got to keep in mind. I love that you said that because you're gonna make your teammates better. You're already doing it because your energy, right? So you can make shots or not make shots, but you're gonna bring it defensively, right? You're not gonna turn the ball over, right? You're gonna have high energy. You're gonna be a good teammate. That alone, you're gonna help your team,
Most
right? The
definitely. Yep.
scoring shit, that'll come because they're gonna need you to do it. They're gonna need you to score, right? Everybody's putting a lot on DP right now. Everybody's saying Darren, 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 Darren. Respectfully, he deserves that. He's earned that, right? But he's never played a college basketball game. And again, just like ranking you guys 19, it's hard to say what he is gonna be because we haven't seen it at this level. I think he's gonna be great. And if he's when he's great, everybody's gonna say, I told you so, but we don't know yet. We know that you can score at the college level. We know what
Right.
you can
Right.
do at this level because we've seen it. Do that. Do that. Let him be who he is. Let Flurry be who he is and be you. That would be my advice to
Yeah.
you. Obviously, I'm sure you hear this and
Yeah.
heard this,
Most
but
definitely. Yep.
again, just being around and seeing the little things that I've seen, talking to Mario, and I know he's been around a lot.
Yeah.
Sky's the limit for you, bro. Sky's the limit for this entire team. And again, we as ex-players are excited about it, which is why we coming around a lot more because
Mhm.
we want to see you guys be good, right? Even if we only get to see you guys for this short amount of time.
Right.
So keep doing it, bro. Keep doing it.
I want to kind of jump back to like your junior high, high school days. I'm always interested in because Tyshawn talks about how they back then it was like the magazine or the newspaper keeping track of where you're ranked and who's ahead of you and going after those people. Were you one of those kind of guys where you always kind of knew where you were ranked, how you were doing? You kind of had a list of guys you're trying to come get, or are you just out there playing ball?
Oh, I'm just out there playing ball. What I will say, uh, I went for this tryout when I was younger, Albany City Rocks, EYBL team, and I was killing, and they put me on the B team, right? And they told my mom if he killed a couple games, he could go to the A team, and that just made me fuel to the fire when they said that. And then I didn't play with them. I played local in my city, and we actually played a EYBL team in Memphis, and we beat them
Ooh.
by 40, and I was going crazy. So that just got a fuel to my fire, but I didn't look at the rankings and stuff like that. That really didn't matter, and I was in a small town, Rochester, so if you wanted to be something, you had to work every day and
Mhm.
go out and play, and
Right.
that's what we did. We didn't run from nobody, like, we didn't even play in our town for real. We travel a lot, so
You know my guy, Two Holloway.
I heard of that
You
name.
heard that name?
Yeah.
Or Mark Lyons?
Yep.
He is. Those two of the guys from my era that's from like up top that would come to the city or come to Jersey to hoop with us and got a name in the city, but would always go back up top
Yeah.
and obviously just be killing it just because a little bit smaller,
Right.
not as much competition. But um it's always a story though. It's always something
Yeah.
to the killers. The killers always got the story where it's something that pushed them or drove them to turn them into that, right? Michael
Right.
Jordan not making his middle school team or whatever it was for Kobe not starting his rookie year or like it's always these things that people can go
Mhm.
to. Why is he this way on a
Yep.
basketball court? He's this way because these things always drove him. So that's good that you got your thing, man. Don't ever lose that fire, bro. I've been around you a small amount of time, but your energy is contagious, bro. I love it. I know your teammates feed off of it. I'm excited to watch you guys play and who. Um, you got anything else?
Just kind of your whole experience with Lawrence so far, and kind of like What do you like about it?
The town.
The
Talk about the
town, just
town
the
outside
town
of
itself.
basketball, the food.
Oh
What's your
yeah.
favorite spots to hang out at? What where the boys go chill?
I mean, my favorite spot to eat is by far Pepper Jack.
Uh-huh. Get you
You
a good
know.
cheese
Oh
steak.
no, no, rice bowl, rice bowl.
Rice
We'll
Rice
get the
bowl?
bowl,
rice
alright.
bowl.
Pepper Jacks?
We'll get the rice
That
bowl
must be new.
with the shrimp and steak. And like,
We
I
gotta
just fell
get
in
you to
love with that.
Johnny's. We gotta
Yeah.
get you to Johnny's.
I fell in love with that. But the fellas, we just hang out. We go to Kobe's,
Mm-hmm.
or we went to Texas Roadhouse like every day. It's on Red Car,
Yeah.
and we going back tonight, and
Yeah,
that's
for
where we
sure.
hang out at Texas
They got the
Roadhouse.
Olive Garden opening up
Yeah,
over
it's about to
there
open
too. It's gonna
soon.
be lit.
Yeah, but Jay Crawls put the team together, go to Kobe's, and me, DP, would text group chat about Texas Roadhouse. But a lot of people don't eat Texas Roadhouse. They be bougie. But
Yeah.
it'd be like
But
6 of us at Texas Roadhouse. But hey, it's on Red Car,
yeah,
free
yeah,
food
for
is the
sure.
best,
For sure.
So that's what we do at. Or then after that, we just go back to Flory and Jay Crawls' room, just chill, play the video game, talk, laugh, and just go to our room, practice the next day.
Yeah,
Is there
for
any
sure.
shenanigans between the older guys and the younger guys? I know Tyshawn, when he was here, that was a thing, the older guys
It's
versus the
probably a
young
little bit
guys.
different because we were longer tenure guys.
Right.
It's like
Yeah.
the whole team knew, so it's not no real beef. We used to like, obviously, it was like hazing, right? So
Mhm.
we had the older guys, beating up on the younger guys and vice versa,
I
shit like
mean,
that. But
I'm mad right now because I was the oldest until G came on the team.
yeah,
Now G the
G old
oldest.
as shit.
So we call G, granddad, OG,
Yeah,
pop out, all
he
that.
yeah,
Yeah, he
for
for
sure.
real. But
G for
nah,
sure. I
but
like
like
G.
but like we all gel together and laugh. And nobody wanna respect my age or G age because like we all goofy. Like we all
Right.
goofy. So yeah.
Yeah, for sure. That's dope, man. I think team chemistry is super super important. Like you said, that off the court bonding will take you guys so much further on the court because you're gonna be able to trust one another.
Right.
You guys are gonna know what one's thinking. You guys are gonna hold each other accountable. Nobody's gonna get offended when I come up to you and say,
Mhm.
"Yo, bro, I was open. You should have passed that shit." Or, "Yo, bro, shoot that." Or, "Yo, bro, swing that next time." Right? Like that's not a personal thing. You
Right.
know, I'm not meaning it because I'm trying to get one up on you. It's the betterment of us,
Right,
right? And
right.
so that's the type of shit that builds that though. You got
Mhm.
to really know him, you got to
Yeah.
really like him, you got to really trust him,
Right.
right? And I think um if you ask the best Kansas teams always were the ones that were the closest homies or closest friends. Um and again, you don't gotta love the people you work with, especially now. You guys are professionals,
Mhm.
right? You guys are professionals. So you don't gotta love the guy that you work with, but there has to be a respect there
Right,
and
right.
a
Most
type of
definitely.
vibe where I can come to you
Mhm.
or we can go to dinner and sit
Yep.
down and talk about something if it's, if we got to get out of the locker room setting and all of that. So that's important. And you guys, like I said, you guys are professional, but you guys are adults. You guys are not, for the most part, 18, 19-year-old kids. You guys are, young men with experience, right? So this is important. This shit is right here is like changing a lot of you guys' lives. So um I'm excited, man. I'm excited to watch, to kind of just, peep the vibes and see how you guys, turn it up. The Big 12. I don't know if you know a bunch of your Kansas history, but I'll give you some. So for a while there, nobody could fuck with us in the Big 12. Like literally, it was ours. And everybody that played in it knew that. They had to go through Kansas to beat us. For a few years, we slipped off these last few years. I think the transfer portal has a lot to do with it because Coach Self, um, he can't really implement his shit for a long period of time because guys just leave if they're not fucking with it. And the truth is, um, the buy-in doesn't take long. Like guys think it takes years to buy into
Right.
what he's saying. The buy-in doesn't take long. But if your individual goals don't align with the team goals, it's never gonna work. Right. And so um Houston came in the Big 12. Also, a lot of the shifts for the teams happened. Houston came in the Big 12 as a good team. You got the Arizonas, like you said. Obviously, uh, BYU looking like something now, and all of these schools that came in it. So it seems like it's up for grabs. I don't believe that. I don't think the Big 12's up for grabs. I think it's been a little bit of misunderstanding, mishandling
Yeah.
by us and letting other teams get comfortable thinking that, a la Houston and whoever, Arizona, the other big hitters in this joint, right? So they think that. I'm here to say and here to kind of like motivate you. to go like claim that, right? And make them understand like this is ours, no matter who's here. Long as the jersey says Kansas, this is ours, right? And again, it gets tricky because
Yeah.
guys are not here for a long time. So the buy-in, again, it seems like it takes a long time, but it
Right.
doesn't. If you really want to win and you want to get to the next
Mhm.
level, there's no better place in the world. There's no better place in the world than Kansas. That's the truth. You're gonna win games. It's gonna be NBA people and NBA scouts at every practice, every game. You're playing against the best competition. The opportunities there. You got one of the best coaches in the world speaking highly of you, depending on your character and who you are, obviously, which I'm sure won't be an issue, right? For him to say good things about you. He already is. Um, and that goes a long way. So take full advantage of your time, bro, which I already know you are, but keep that competitive spirit and bring that shit home. Bring that Big 12 championship home. And then once February, March here, then y'all shift gears
Right.
into
Right.
national
Yep.
championship. But that's the first step, bro. So I'm excited for what y'all boys gonna do.
Chucky sent some questions along since she couldn't be here today.
Chucky sent some questions. All right, so Chucky is his daughter, is 12
12,
now.
yeah.
12-year-old's daughter, and she's usually here with us, and we do a little funny segment. What is it
Called
called?
Chopping It Up with Chuck.
Chopping it up with Chuck, and she usually asks, "Would you rather?" questions.
Okay.
She's coming from a 12-year-old girl, so they're off the wall, but we have fun with it. And
But
so,
so usually I don't get to see him beforehand, but I got to see him this time. I
did you
think
edit some of
she
them?
no, she took it
Okay,
easy on us this
she
time. I
hard
was a
on
little
you,
nervous,
but
but
yeah, we try to have fun with it. So you answer as you will.
Okay.
so we're gonna play a little would you rather? Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized basketball players or one basketball player-sized duck?
One more time.
Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized basketball players or
That sounds
one
terrifying.
basketball player-sized duck?
One basketball player size duck. So like a 6'4" duck coming at you
But
sounds
but I mean
crazy.
the duck doesn't have very big like reach, right?
Do,
Yeah. I'd
do you
probably
know
just
how
fight one.
do you know how fast them ducks run at people and
Yeah, but if
shit?
you got 100 of them,
And imagine at the size of his beak if it's 6'4". Might just anyway, but 1,000.
100 little ducks, little basketball player sized ducks.
So little men,
Yeah, little.
basically. Little ass men. That's terrifying. I'm gonna go with the one duck,
Yeah, I'm gonna go with
probably.
the one
I'm
duck
gonna
and
go
hope
with
he don't get me with the beak.
Yeah. But then again, I'd rather get jumped by 100 ducks than getting beat by one though. So I
yeah,
don't
you're
know.
gonna lose a fight. At least
Yeah,
there's
you
a
you
hundred
lose
of
a
Yeah.
fight. At
them.
least
Might as well get jumped.
people be
Yeah.
like, "There's 100 of them." You be
Yeah,
like,
the
"Yeah, there's
one duck.
100
You
of
lost the
them."
one duck, bro. That don't even sound right. Nah, I feel that.
Would you rather eat dining hall mystery meat for a month or live in a dorm with no Wi-Fi for the whole school year?
Live in a dorm with no
Yeah, I'm not
Wi-Fi.
eating no mystery meat from
Yeah, I can't
nowhere.
do mystery meat either.
Cut it out, Chuck.
Yeah.
Would you rather have everyone you know have access to your search history or have everyone be able to read your mind?
Search history.
I'm going search history.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't think nobody need
Man,
access to
yeah,
either one of those
man.
things. I plead the fifth. Chuck,
Oh, she gonna make you run if
I,
you plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth. I owe you down and back.
Yeah, you owe it down and back. All right, last one. Would you rather have your locker next to the guy who never stops talking about his stats or who always forgets to wash his gear?
Good
You
question.
know, I came from JUCO, so I smelt it. So
Everybody do.
I do the locker stink. I
Yeah, I
do
bring
that
some
one.
Febreze to
Yeah.
spray it
Yeah,
down.
don't be coming talking to me about your stats, bro. Especially if I ain't playing good or if I ain't play that game.
Yeah.
And you sitting there, you see I had 30 tonight, right, man? You see I scored, you see an assist, man? I'm like, bro, you ain't even play me, man. I ain't trying to hear that. that
And that is would you rather?
those are some good questions,
Not
Chuck.
bad.
She gotta pull up next time.
She
Hey, I
has,
think that's that's a wrap, you think?
yeah,
We
unless you got something else.
Nah, man, we ain't gonna hold the young brother up, man. I appreciate your time again. The
Unless
most
there's something, anything you want to
yeah, for sure.
talk about, anything you want to throw
Well,
out there.
I actually do. I seen you did something this summer with the Boys and Girls Club. He mentioned that you Boys and Girls
Oh
Club. I'm
yeah.
from Jersey.
Yeah.
I grew up in a Boys and Girls Club. We want to salute them. All the young little kids growing up
Yeah.
in the Boys and Girls Club.
So we
Uh,
can start and then you edit it back in like we're at the beginning.
oh yeah, my bad.
No,
Oh,
I just say we can ask the question to get him started and then they could just put it like it was at the beginning of the episode if you want to do that. We can
okay,
talk about Boys
Okay.
and Girls Club.
okay, yeah. Well, yeah, shout out to the Boys and Girls Club. Anything you want to say to that? Is that something that you plan on doing annually? Was that just
Yeah,
something that
most definitely. That's gonna be a everything. I just wanted to give back to my community
Mhm,
that where I was raised at. Uh, they taught me so much. And I wear this chain because Boys and Girls Club's on it.
mhm,
And I will never forget where I came from, and I don't want to be that type of guy that take off and he don't do this, he don't do that. My mom and my grandma raised me to be a good man, and I just want to give back to the community, and everything's gonna be free. Next thing gonna be for free. Like I'm not a type of guy that need money or want people money. I just want to see people smile
for sure.
because I know how that feeling is. Like my mom had to pay out her pocket and stuff like that. Like I know how parents is, and I don't want that to ever happen. So yeah, I'm doing another book bag giveaway. I'm gonna do a camp. I'm just gonna do a lot of stuff coming up when I'm done with college.
Mhm,
I can have like more time and stuff to think about it. And I also want to do like a 3-day camp with high school kids,
yeah,
have them play up and down and whoever win 5-on-5 versus my five, stuff like that. Just
Can I
yeah,
be
for
on your
sure.
5? You got me? Can I be on your squad? Tell him I got a jumper, Tyshawn. I got a jumper.
God, man, he gonna go 1 for 10.
Come on,
He'll give
man.
you 1 for 10.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
no, that's a vibe
Yep.
though, man. Like I said, I also grew up in the Boys and Girls Club. Honestly, if it was for my mom having to pay for sports stuff, I wouldn't have been able to play. It took for me going to the Boys and Girls Club, and then meeting my big brother. Shout out to the Big Brothers Big Sister program, another program which I love. So going to the Boys and Girls Club led me to a Big Brothers Big Sisters, which allowed me to meet a older gentleman who was my big brother who signed me up for my first basketball league because my mom couldn't do it. And all she wrote from there, that's the story. Like that's how it started for me.
Mhm.
Boys and Girls Club, Big Brothers, Big Sisters, these community things that help young fellas like us who, couldn't do it. So I always told myself I'd be a big brother when I grew up. And then I start having kids early. So that shit went out the window. But I do love the Boys and Girls Club. I do love these programs because again, if it wasn't for these type of programs,
Yeah.
this Tyshawn Taylor would not even exist. That's the truth. So I respect 100% what you did. The moment I got out of college and was fortunate enough to get drafted to the Brooklyn Nets, I went back to my neighborhood and did the exact same thing. I'm from Hoboken, New Jersey, a small the Hoboken, the city itself is 2 square miles. The projects that I come from is 5 blocks from First to like 6th Street, and from Jackson to this block, so another like 5 blocks. And so I couldn't wait to do stuff like that, right? And so anytime you get the opportunity, and it doesn't have to be money based, bro, right? Like
Right.
your knowledge, your experience, talking to a kid, it could set its trajectory differently, right? So
Right.
it doesn't have to be a money thing, right? It could just be you showing up. We just got to see a person from where we from that look like me that took it the distance. That means I could do it too, and that's enough, right? So yeah, man, keep doing that shit. I love to even hear that you said that, and I seen that you posting it when you did it and stuff like that. So that's great. um Big Brothers Big Sisters, uh
Good stuff.
hoops, talking about that ice. Um, see my boy backed out a new will. I love that for you. Blessings. No, this is
Yeah.
blessings. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
put you on the spot, but I'm
Nah,
happy to
yeah.
see this.
Yeah,
I'm happy to see this. This is blessings, bro. You should be proud of that, right? You
Yeah.
should be proud, humbly, but be
Yeah.
proud of that, right? Because
Most
these
definitely.
opportunities, again, speaking from where people like us come from, we don't
Yeah.
get these, bro. So feel good about your shit, bro.
Mm.
And I'm happy to see it as an older guy. I'm happy to see that you young guys have these opportunities. Like I
Yeah.
said, I'm a father. I got young hoopers that's coming up, and I hope that they can take advantage of this. So and it's gonna be guys like you that they're watching and seeing like that. I want to be like
Mhm.
Melvin, or I want to be like DP. So I'm grateful for you guys, man. Seriously. And I'm just gonna leave it with that because we getting a little
I
heavy
got I
over
got
Yeah,
one
here.
we
more thing to
Yeah, for
say.
sure. Speak up.
My little sister Mosiah Council, she's 17. She sacrificed a lot for me to travel, AAU, play basketball, because she could have did anything in high school,
Mm-hmm.
but she sacrificed her time to make sure I reached my level and my mom paid for this, pay for that.
Mm-hmm.
And I just gotta let her know, like, when I make it, like, she don't gotta worry about nothing,
Yeah, for
nothing
sure.
at all.
For sure.
And I just want to give her flowers because, People
That's
don't
big sis.
yeah, little
Little
sis.
Little
sis.
Yep.
sis.
Oh, little sis.
17
Okay. Shout
years
out to
old,
little
yeah.
sis.
Yeah.
Shout out to little sisters all around the world. I got a little sister who just moved away with her little daughter, my niece, and I'm sad about it. So shout out to little sisters all the world that's finding themselves and grinding and hustling and doing their thing until
Right.
big brothers can take care of that. But again, all of these things that you're finishing up with. Kansas fans should be excited that we got a player like him on our team. Outside of just a great basketball player, he's a great young man. He's gonna have a bright future on or off the court. And
Man,
so
that senior night speech is gonna be tough, isn't it?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it
yeah. Start
is.
writing it
It
down,
is.
bro. Just start jotting little things
It
down
is.
now, bro, for
It
real,
is.
because it's real, and I could tell that you're really family oriented, community oriented, and that's dope, bro. Because those things will take you a long way, bro. Again, outside of the ball, outside of basketball, I know you're a young kid with a bright, bright future, but I'm here to tell you that shit stops at some point,
Mhm.
right? So all of these opportunities that you have now, all of these people that you're meeting now,
Right.
save numbers,
Right.
text people back, say thank you, be polite, because this is the stuff that's gonna change your life outside of the ball. That shit's only gonna take you so far, right? So yeah, just be in this moment, right? Feet on the land, be in the moment, bro, because
Yep.
it's gonna take you very, very far. I'm happy that people compared us because outside of a basketball player, because again, I haven't watched you that much yet, so I'm still that shit's still up for debate. If we have that shit's still up for debate,
We can
but
have him back on
but
after the
yeah,
season if
no,
we
no,
can.
I see his work. I see his
Uh,
work, and I respect his work, bro. But outside of that, the type of person you are, I'm honored to be compared to you in any type of way, right? So that's great, bro. Yeah, bro. I'm gonna leave it
Appreciate your
like
time,
that,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
no problem.
Yeah,
Thanks
for
for
sure.
having me.
Again, thank you for your time.